12-sided die in my house. Does anybody else? You're a little embarrassed, okay? Yeah, it's a little embarrassing. All right, so next up we have Justin Kuehlthau. He's coming to us from Des Plaines. Probably didn't say that right. He is a director of SugarCRM practice at Technology Advisors. He's another one of our amazing sugar scholars here with us. And we mentioned the certifications a few minutes ago. Justin was actually the very first person outside of sugar to pass the Solution Architect exam. So here's Justin.
Go.
Hi everybody, my presentation is on building robust integrations. I am Sugarman, otherwise known as Justin Kuehlthau, Director of the Sugar Practice at Technology Advisors. You cannot have a successful project unless you define the scope. What data do we want to integrate? What entities, records, and fields are we integrating? What is the criteria for success? Now that we have our scope, we need to pull data from our origin. We rarely want to cycle through all records in an entity, so we filter. We can filter for records modified after the last time our integration ran. We can filter by the date modified of the most recently run record. When doing this, remember to sort your origin by the date modified ascending, and always keep time zone issues in mind. There are many ways to filter. Even if it isn't required, sorting is always recommended. If possible, sort your origin. It helps when finding records that erred and rerunning records. Only pull the fields you need. The speed of an integration is important. Running only the records and fields you need will help speed it up. Pulling everything is just plain lazy. Idempotence is the ability to make the same call repeatedly while producing the same result. Don't just build an insert job. If it runs twice, you will get a duplicate. Instead, consider creating an update insert job. Avoid orphaned records. Make sure you've inserted a child record's parent before you insert the child record. This may require special lookups and error logging on your child jobs. Design your integration so it is easy to rerun records in the same order. Think idempotence and sorting. This helps with troubleshooting, follow-up runs, and restarting from a specific point. Build redundancies into your integration. For example, if you use a local cross-reference list, backing it up with a smart lookup in case the local cross-reference list fails can avoid a lot of headaches in the future. Think about building redundant jobs that reprocess or recheck previously run records to make sure there were no errors. These types of checkout jobs can be run on weekends or during off hours. Yay! The integration is built. Plan for testing. Whose job is it to test the integration, both internally and externally? What does it mean when the integration is approved and deployed? Now that we've built and deployed our integration, Armageddon will come. Plan for it. What is the plan when the integration fails? How will the different error types be handled? What happens if the source or destination is down or goes down mid-process? The origin data for a record is bad, or a system is upgraded, sugar, which breaks your connections. When you do encounter an error or issue, should you stop or go? Should you log or send an error? Or should you do some combination of the above for your different stages? Who gets called when the integration fails? Some bad data shows up or a record is missing. Is it the developer, a support desk, or someone else? I'll ask again, what is the plan when the integration fails? Do you restart the integration and hope for the best? Do you investigate and update the integration so it doesn't fail again? Do you fix any bad data that was created? Who's going to pay for the time it takes to diagnose, fix, and clean up issues, or for changes in scope? This is important for partners working for a client and people working on an internal project. For all of these things, you must set expectations. If you do not set expectations, you will find yourself spending hours going down different rabbit holes that could have been avoided and potentially not getting paid for your time. Finally, enjoy the ride. All integrations are unique and provide interesting challenges to overcome. Thank you for your time. I hope your integrations turn out better than mine will, Ryan.
Did you say that was you doing the bull riding?
Yes.
Very impressive. Okay, that should have been your fun fact.